guys, and welcome back to the Hot Tea channel and another edition of our Hot Tea History series. Today's topic is Lele Pons. Venezuelan-American YouTuber and internet personality Lele Pons, aka Eleonora Pons Maronese, got her come up like many other YouTubers on Vine before that app died.
Do you want to build a snowman? No! Elsa! We're building a fucking snowman!
After her Vine career ended in 2016, Lele Pons branched out into YouTube and ended up starring in her own YouTube original docuseries, The Secret Life of Lele Pons. And in addition to that, she also created comedy sketches for YouTube and accumulated over 17 million subscribers. Of course, like many, Lele has also branched out into the podcasting world and has her own Spotify podcast, Best Kept Secrets with Lele Pons. Outside of her existence on social media, Lele has followed in the footsteps of other big YouTubers and tried her hand at music, film, television, jewelry design, and she co-authored a book in 2016 titled Surviving High School. Lele jumped into the modeling world and became a brand ambassador for CoverGirl in 2017, and she even walked in a Dolce Gabbana fashion show in Milan the same month that she landed the CoverGirl contract. She made appearances in numerous pretty big music videos, including Blink-182's She's Out of Her Mind, Marshmello's Summer, Camila Cabello's Havana, and Black Eyed Peas' Hit It. But let's dive into more on Lele's background and her personal life. Born June 25th, 1996 in Venezuela, Lele moved to the States when she was just 5 years old and was raised in Miami, Florida. In 2015, she graduated from Miami Country Day School and then made the big move to sparkly Los Angeles, California. According to Lele, she dealt with bullying in school and was not the, quote, cool girl, so she relied on comedy. She says that she would, quote, get hurt to make them laugh. Not unlike many in the spotlight, it seems that making friends during the school days was not something that came easy to her. Lele has also been diagnosed with Tourette's as well as severe OCD. Possibly due to her teen years with relying on comedy to fit in and make friends, Lele took to Vine and really began to grow her following by using that same form of comedy. She became the first person on Vine to get 1 billion loops. In an interview for Teen Vogue, Lele said that it got to the point where people depended on her for a laugh. When doing these deep dives on YouTubers and influencers, we obviously have to cover in depth the controversies that come along with most, if not all, of these individuals, and Lele is no exception to that. So let's unpack the controversies of Lele Pons. Like so many other YouTubers in the sphere, Lele Pons had a group of content creator friends, specifically Amanda Cerny. Seemingly great friends at one point, both growing their online careers and gaining followers and fans, people noticed that in 2016, the pair abruptly unfollowed each other on social media. Well, Amanda spoke to Dirty, a gossip site, and alleged that Lele had been sabotaging Amanda's social media platforms for months. Amanda accused Lele of secretly deleting popular Instagram posts and YouTube videos of Amanda's accounts. She also claimed that Lele had set her accounts to private in an attempt to halt the follower growth for Amanda. Amanda said to Dirty, quote, "We never fought once. We were always together. Then I began to notice my photos being deleted, my videos being deleted, and my account being put on private so no one could follow me. I immediately blamed the social media platforms and wouldn't even think it was her. This was happening to me non-stop until August, until I was at a barbecue with Lele Pons and we were all playing a fun game of charades and I see Lele get up as I'm telling a joke. I look over my shoulder and see Lele on her phone Snapchatting and then realize, wait, that's my phone. Take my phone back and my photo was deleted. So I know it was her at that moment. It all made sense." Amanda confronted Lele about this and apparently Lele denied. But then later confessed, saying, quote, "Amanda, I am so sorry about that. I feel horrible. So fucked up for me and that I act so immaturely and impulsively. It's so wrong what I did and I don't know what to do, so forgive me." Evidence per se was provided to the gossip site in way of text messages between Amanda and Lele. Amanda later uploaded a YouTube video detailing this situation for her fans as well.
I'm dealing with this girl who was supposed to be my best friend, and turns out she wasn't, and she was trying to ruin my career. But yeah, I guess that's how things go in LA.
During Amanda's vlog titled Why I Dumped Her, Truth Revealed, she goes through some of the comments that were flooding her social media platforms at the time of this drama, and apparently even some of Lele's fans were commenting saying that they now see the real Lele.
Lele has started like a group chat with all of her fan base saying that I deleted her video, and which was a lie, and then she knows that, and she would never even think of saying that to me because it's that much of a lie.
Seemingly, according to Amanda's side of the story, the only reason that she came out with the text messages and the truth was because of this group chat that Lele had going.
I found out that she did this, and I found out like a month and a half ago that she was deleting all of my successful videos on Instagram and on YouTube and putting my account on private and tagging me in photos. And I wouldn't even dream or think for a second of it being her.
Amanda says that she wasn't even aware that Lele had her passcode to her phone, and that anytime one of her pictures would go missing, Lele was right there blaming the platform and trying to comfort her.
Good thing I'm your best friend. I'm here for you. That's so crazy. Maybe you should just not post on YouTube anymore. I'm like, okay, yes.
When Amanda confronted Lele about this, and Lele finally told the truth about having had actually deleted Amanda's photos and videos, Lele apparently came up with the weirdest excuse.
She said, because she's Latina, and I'm like, no, girl, I have a lot of Latina friends that would never do that are amazing and very supportive and just fucking awesome people. Latinas are the shit. But, and they don't do that.
Amanda says that she had really no intentions of bringing this up to anyone, and that she was just going to move on with her life, not being friends with Lele any longer. But because of Lele secretly telling her fans some disingenuous information, they ended up attacking Amanda for it all, so she felt that she had to speak her side. Lele also apparently got law enforcement involved.
Lele sent 2 cops up to my house to ask me to take down the post that I did on my Instagram account, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to take down my post. That's me just revealing the truth. And how, like, she couldn't even ask me. She had to send the police up to my house. Like, is that where our tax dollars are going?
That's odd.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Would cops really go to someone's house and ask them to remove an Instagram post? I'm not trying to call anyone a liar here, but that's just weird, right? I've never heard of that. That seems like something that they would just say had to be handled by a lawyer or something. It doesn't seem like a cop would do that, but if you guys know different, please comment down below. I'm just a little bit obsessed with that detail. But anyway, Amanda says that she feels relieved to get the truth out of here, and she's just ready to move forward and put all of this behind her. In other controversy, there's this whole hair donation thing that had people looking at Lele with a suspicious eye. Let's unpack that. So surely you have heard of hair charities like Wigs for Kids and Locks of Love, and basically they accept hair donations that go towards wigs and etc. for patients in chemo with alopecia and other hair loss. While many celebrities in the past have cut their hair and posted pictures sharing that they're donating, when Lele did it, people speculated that she was lying. Lele posted this picture with the caption, "Donated my hair," but almost immediately people began pulling apart the picture, noticing that not only was Lele's hair dyed and treated, which like most of these charities do not accept colored hair, but it also seems like the ponytail was just a hair extensions bundle. And I mean, it is clearly just a bundle of extensions. I don't even think I need to throw up a safety precaution of saying allegedly, because it's just like, it's right there. And of course, this did not miss the viewers, with one person tweeting, "Care to explain how you chopped off your hair and donated it at Lele Pons? Last time I checked, you can't donate extensions." It took a few days for Lele to respond to this weird lie, and she tweeted saying, "To help clear any assumptions, I cut my hair with the intention of donating it. Sadly, after trying, I learned charities who donate wigs don't accept color-treated hair. So I'm finding other ways to help those affected by hair loss because of cancer. This is still a priority to me." It does beg the question why she would even post this picture with this caption in the first place, and regardless of her not knowing that the charities don't accept dyed hair, the picture still obviously features a bundle of extensions, so it's really weird. Something to consider though is the possibility that Lele did that purely for attention and to make headlines. And seemingly that worked, as it was covered in multiple publications, including Teen Vogue. So while a lie like this is weird and honestly pretty immoral, it's almost like these YouTubers and influencers are kind of rewarded for that behavior because they are talked about and making headlines when stuff like this happens. In this case, with Lele's hair lie, no one was directly hurt or affected, I guess, but who lies about donating to charity? I don't know, girl, maybe just actually donate to charity? The opinion of Lele Pons amongst other creators online seems to be widespread negative, and that could be to do with the deleting of Amanda's stuff back then, as that is really shady, but in my opinion, it might be because of the bulk of Lele's content is just really cringy. Creators have also made numerous full videos talking about how much they simply do not like Lele, including Cody Ko, who has made 3 videos about her as of now when we produce this video.
Man, Lele Pons sucks. People have done videos about her before, and I remember her stuff from Vine, but I just watched one of her videos. Holy shit, she's so much worse in longer form.
While Cody Ko's first video talking trash about Lele is kind of nitpicky and a little immature on his behalf, believe it or not, he does kind of make a good point.
I don't get it, right? The answer is supposed to be kids, right? Kids are the ones that are watching this and giving this so many views and commenting, "This video is so realistic to the real world." But if she makes shit for kids, why isn't she like embracing the fact that that's what this is? They try to play it off like it's for otherwise why would she be posting shit like this on her Instagram?
So yeah, her content and these cringy sketches definitely play to a much younger audience. So I agree, maybe she should embrace that. But other than that point, the rest of Cody Ko's first video about Lele is a cringe sesh in itself, to be honest. But it seemed to go well for him somehow because he made 2 more videos on her. And that's not it for Lele Pons' drama or content creator friendships breaking down. Not even a year later, around June 2017, Jessie Smiles uploaded a YouTube video titled "The Rudest YouTubers I've Ever Met." This video has, of course, since been deleted, and it's not exactly an uncommon thing for some creators to do story times on because it's literally the perfect title. Who doesn't want to know who was rude to who in the YouTube world, am I right? But Jessie Smiles called out Lele Pons directly during this video, saying, quote, "If you've ever met her one-on-one, you would realize how absolutely bizarre she is. My experiences with Lele Pons have always sucked. When I had more followers than her on Vine, she did not know how to compute that. If you know anything about her relationship with Amanda Cerny, it makes a lot of sense because Lele Pons is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when it comes to numbers. It's clear that the general consensus around Lele and being friends with her is that, at least at this time in her life and career, the numbers mattered more to her than anything. She would betray friends and treat people whatever way she needed to make sure that she stayed on top in ways of views and numbers." And kind of stepping back and looking at this from a psychological point of view, this is actually not surprising behavior coming from someone who openly said that they would hurt themselves to make people laugh. Considering Lele's difficulty making friends in the past, one thing that has worked for her and brought her attention is doing what is necessary to get that attention. So injuring herself or making herself the butt of the joke is kind of just the beginning stages of using other people for what she needs to maintain that attention. Jessie Smiles continued in her video relaying 3 encounters that she had with Lele that were less than favorable, but she wraps up by saying, "So yeah, Lele Pons, you are one of the rudest YouTubers I've ever met in person. Lele has made a fortune out of her content, and she is arguably successful in her own right. In my opinion, she doesn't care what she has to do to get attention, even if that attention is people laughing at her." Lele has since gotten engaged and still creates content, just more on the short form platforms that do better than YouTube these days, which I personally kind of think is when Lele most flourishes. Like, she blew up on Vine and that was great, but then her long form content that she would post on like Instagram and YouTube was kind of like really cringy. So I'm happy that she's back on short form platforms. But that is actually going to be it for today's deep dive, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's hot tea history, leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the hot tea channel if you haven't already, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads, and as always, comment your opinions down below. And for now, here is some eye bleach.